So it's probably going to pop up. Yeah, all right. Awesome. Well, we're all here for the first time in a while.
A bit.
And what is that you got? Oh, I see a potential mascot back there.
Dracula.
There it is. Well, we wanted to do something special, and we wanted to do a lunch party. And since we can't all get together and eat due to social distancing rules, we decided to do a virtual lunch. So what's everybody eating for lunch?
Well, as per tradition of lunch meeting planning, this is the Burger King Bacon Cheddar Ranch. Which isn't on the menu anymore, so you have to get the chicken sandwich with cheese and bacon and then add your own ranch. So,
oh, they're not paying that hootie money anymore, so they can't.
I know, right? Darius Rucker's too much money now.
Yeah, well, you and I had the same idea. We had the same idea. So I have it on a nice plate here. So we both BK'd it up.
Oh yeah.
I had to go to the bank anyway today, so I said their mobile ordering is just so easy. So I said I'll just swing in, and they gave me a ton of ketchup packets and all kinds of stuff. So they're cool in my book.
Nice. I got a hot and ready from Little Caesars. No real reason, just kind of wanted some pizza.
Well, it's the only meal I know that also describes you. Hot and ready also. So, it works. It works. So, and you and I also have some Little Caesars history. So
yeah.
It works. It works. So
it's kind of turned into, if we don't go out to eat anywhere, it's turned into our like Saturday night con meal.
Yeah. We'll just leave, go grab a hot and ready. Because you'll look at me and you'll go, just want to get a hot and ready. And it's like 8 seconds before I ask you want to just go and get a hot and ready. So it works out good. So,
I pray they're all ignoring you, yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, we have a surprise guest. Hey! Hey!
And she's gone.
Julian, you've changed. I heard her just yell, "What?" from the other room. I'm in trouble.
Get in trouble.
I'm going to get in trouble. I live in trouble there.
I gotta clean up the balcony. I made a mess of it.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, geez. So aside from playing a bunch of Predator, John, what have you been doing? Because I haven't talked to you in a little while. So what have you been doing in quarantine?
While drinking. This is my big brewmate, so I can fit my 19-ounce cans of Manly pineapple hard cider.
Oh, pineapple hard cider. All right.
You're not drinking a lot.
Okay.
Don't drink faster.
Whitney, fuck off.
You just got rattled the fuck out.
Wow. See, now I'm not in trouble anymore because he just took over that spot, so it's fine. No, I know Whitney's been getting drunk all the time. I've seen her Snapchats.
No, so I've been, I finally finished reading the Star Wars Episode 9 Duel of the Fates original script.
Oh.
The one Colin Trevorrow did before he got fired. And it's interesting. The script as written definitely wouldn't have become a movie, but they still could have done probably 75% of what's in that script, and it would have been better than what we got. So
okay.
Now I'm really curious what the hell happened.
Well, yeah, he got fired after he got the Curse of the Tony Rose show on him. Because literally, like, he was on promoting Jurassic World or something, and it was like 2 weeks later he was fired. So yeah, he got the curse on him. So you can blame Tony Rose for that script not being made.
No, we already blamed Tony for so much.
I do. That's true. I mean, I'm not going to be specific, but I already blame him for so much. I can't be specific.
Can't quite put my finger on anything, but
I can't. But oh well. So, but no, you guys have been doing a great job with the podcast. You guys are crushing them.
trying.
Doing an hour and a half every episode. Like, I don't know how you guys do it.
It's more of an effort to keep us at an hour and a half because there are some weeks where we could have probably gone 3 hours, but I don't want to edit that much flat out. And we've had this talk, but I owe you a giant apology for making you do all that work for that long, because now that I've had to do it for like 3 months, 4 months, I'm like, holy shit.
No, it's all good. Once you get a system, it's all good. So like once you get it kind of like how you want to have it set, you'll be fine.
Very time consuming.
It's all good. Yeah, that's the problem is you'll spend, an hour and a half on a show and then you'll spend 3 hours editing. That's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you about the podcast game. Is
glad all I have to do is show up and talk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, on everything. You've managed to somehow be on multiple shows, and all you have to do is show up and talk, and then leave.
Arrive, give opinion, leave.
Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, if anyone wants to know how to do a podcast, if you want to start a podcast in your quarantine, ask me or John. Don't ask Conan.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. My first step is find someone who's willing to edit.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem is I'm editing audio on a video program, which works, but it's a lot of converting file types, which is super time consuming.
Yeah. See, the hardest part for me is the hosting only lets you have a certain size file type. So I have to always shrink everything down. But now I've got it set up where I can literally do everything with just my phone. So I don't even need a computer. So I've streamlined this whole thing.
Nice.
Can't be tied up with a computer all the time. Can't do it.
You spend so much time on one at work, the last thing you want to do is keep using one when you get home.
I mean, that's the thing. Is like I leave work and then I can do everything on my phone. I've got all of the recording stuff, all of the compression, all that stuff. I've got Pornhub. I've got everything that I need on my phone. And it's in my pocket. And I have the technology power apparently also to send myself to the moon. So it's cool. I'm fine with it.
That's a cool app.
Yeah. It's the Elon Musk SpaceX Send Your Ass to the Moon app. Or who was the guy from, was it Virgin Air, the Bronson? Was it Richard Bronson? Who was like the first crazy guy? Like the crazy space guy?
Richard Branson.
Branson.
The Virgin Air guy?
Yeah. And he was like the first crazy, like air travel space guy. And then Elon Musk just kind of blew him out of the water and is now the crazy guy. So
don't forget Lance Bass. He was going to be the first boy band member in space.
God, I wish. He didn't get to go to space. He didn't get to buy the Brady Bunch house. Like his life, it's sad to see that he hit.
It's all downhill.
It is. It was all downhill once he hit his.
I'm sorry. What? The Brady Bunch house?
Yeah. He wanted to buy the Brady Bunch house went up for sale, and he tried to buy it, and then HGTV bought it, and they did like a whole show where like they renovated the Brady Bunch house, like they went room by room, and so it was like a 15 episode like special series, and he was disappointed because like he was the high bidder and he was going to get it until HGTV came in and
until network television screwed him over.
Yeah, like they went out and they outbid him to the point where it was like they like way overpaid for the house just to have it for the series. Yeah, it was kind of a dick move. So Lance Baskets, no love, man.
Much like Rodney Dangerfield, no respect.
No Respect. So I know I sent you a picture or a snap earlier, John. One of the things that we've done during this whole thing is I bought a harness for the cat.
Yes, you did.
We've been taking the cat out for walks. And so, yeah, the cat wears this harness on a leash, and we'll just walk outside the neighborhood and like walk around on the sidewalk. And it is the funniest thing I've ever seen. So now I'm officially a 35-year-old guy that stands in my driveway walking a cat.
Achievement unlocked.
Let that sink in.
Mad respect.
Just let that sink in, that is where my life is at this point in time.
See, I know you, so when you dropped the line of, so I bought a harness, I was like, well,
Yeah.
Okay, not sure where this is going to go.
No, I sent you a snap earlier about something else that we'll get to later, but that's yeah. So that's how I've been spending my quarantine is teaching a cat how to walk on a harness. Yeah,
Nice.
Envy me.
Cool, Ron. What are you up to?
A lot of Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Dead by Daylight. A lot of Mario Maker. I've watched some movies. And you know, you can't tell by the fact I'm eating like half a pizza right now, but I've been going out and doing like some walks, like trying to maintain some like portion control and stuff. I've actually lost, like, you know, people are talking about the COVID-19 for like putting on weight and stuff. I've actually lost like 11 pounds.
Wow.
So
I found it for you whenever you want it.
no, I'm good, man. You can keep it.
Okay.
You can keep it. So
DoorDash is the devil. It's also amazing.
Yeah.
but it's the devil. So yeah, like after we're done here, I'll probably let my food sit for like an hour or two, and then probably do, I don't know, depending on how I'm feeling, like 2.5 to 4 miles today. So
Damn.
I've gotten some weird looks because you know where the area John and I live in. There's some nicer homes, and to try and like stay in the shade, I've taken like walking some of the side streets around. I'm still 6.5 feet tall, and my legs are kind of covered in tattoos. So,
and it looks like you haven't had a haircut since the quarantine started. So,
well before the quarantine. Are you talking about the Spanish flu
quarantine?
quarantine?
The quarantine of the Spanish flu of 1918.
You know what?
Can these go?
Yes.
No, it's good. It's good. See, you're gonna walk around the neighborhood. I'm gonna walk a cat. So we're all staying active.
I'm gonna drink my predator all day.
That's also good. I have a surprise for both of you also.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. That for the next time that I visit, because me and I haven't told anybody this. Me and engineer of the show, Paul Frankie, have been designing a board game, and we're going to be play testing it today to see how it's going to work.
Nice.
But we'll have to play next time.
I thought you were holding up a game piece, and then I just realized it was a piece of food.
Yeah, it's a hamburger. Well, now it's about to be food, but no, it's gone. So I'm not Commander Scott, the game board making master, but
tell us more. What kind of game?
it's a board game.
Actually, yeah, don't tell us anything. I want to be surprised.
It's a combination of several board games that we like, mushed into one, taking all the crappy parts out, and it's super customizable.
So is it just like a palette swap of 13 Dead End Drive?
Pretty much. It's 13 Dead End Drive meets Mousetrap meets Othello for whatever reason.
I'll be right back.
See, he got so excited he's got to go rub one out because he heard about 13 Dead End Drive meets Mousetrap meets Othello.
Yeah. By the way, I need you to look at this if we're talking about things like hair.
Oh God.
This shit has got to go.
Oh wow, yeah. You never have it like that.
Yeah.
You
It's
do like
been
me and just learn how to cut it yourself. Because see, I cut my own, and I have
the top. Honestly, I like the top a little longer like that.
It is,
I
yeah.
do.
It's longer than it usually is. I'm kind of just letting it grow just to see what it's gonna look like.
Do a mullet.
But I'm still keeping the
Just
back.
go full mullet.
Side. But
Just mullet.
I can't mullet. I can't do a mullet. But yeah, I'm letting the top grow a little longer.
This is the second board game you've designed, Captain Chris, because
Yes. Oh yes. Yes.
First game you
Boom!
designed.
I love it. I love it. Where's the George Michael song? Hold on. I have it. It's in the Deadpool soundtrack, but. Hey, that's me! That's me! And that's look at that! That's Cor. That's supposed to be Cor. That at that point, the time that was made, that was what he looked like.
That was Koran, yeah.
And that's absolutely not anymore. Oh, that's awesome. Look at all those pieces. Gosh, good times.
If only there was a Julian.
I know. Because that website doesn't exist anymore, so I can't make new people. Because I would have made Julian. I would have made. I don't think I made Tackett. I don't think Scott is in there. So I would have made a bunch more people, but
the real Commander Cox.
I made Commander's Commander. Yeah, the real Commander Cox. So
you can find exclusively on the Friends with Benefits podcast.
Yeah. Because the real Commander Cox is our friend with benefits. I don't know if I'm going to get hit for saying that.
Worth it?
I mean, I'd like it. So. The one thing that I haven't been able to do in quarantine, though, is do anything about this. It still looks terrible. See? It looks bad. Yeah.
Do you see what he's pointing to? I don't see anything.
No, it's just my face. It's just my face.
So me and Koran kind of talked about this, but we all need to have a discussion.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
This helps put this whole year in perspective. Let's talk about briefly your favorite moment from the best convention of 2020, Vet City Con.
Oh my God. How sad is that?
Best con of 2020.
By default.
Yeah. My favorite moment was I think I can say it now. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying it.
I think we might have the same favorite moment.
When we were sitting in the Corvette Cafe, and I called dear friend of the show Tony Rose, and I said, "Hey, buddy, where are you? You know, seeing if he wants to come and eat with us because we had gotten our food for lunch, like we had ordered, but it hadn't come in yet." And I said, "Hey, buddy, where are you?" And he said, "Exit 22." He was already gone. It was lunch.
Mr. Show made us look good and then bounced.
Yeah, he did.
I think I've got to go with heckling Grit to the point where he walked over and decided to sit down and talk with us, where we just continued to heckle him.
Yeah, that was a mistake to come sit down.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Because I believe I said something, or somebody said something to the effect of coming soon to a couch near you.
P Pants Gritton.
Yeah.
P Pants Gritton.
P Pantser himself.
Right.
Can we tag him in this post so maybe he might watch it and hear us make fun of him again?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
The second episode of the show he's ever watched.
Yeah, I think unless we specifically tag him, he won't listen to it.
I don't think even if we tag him, he's going to listen to it. But
no, he won't do it. So, John, what's your opinion on dear friend of the show, Joe Bob, coming under some fire lately?
If you think Joe Bob Briggs is a homophobe, I've got news for you. Joe Bob Briggs isn't a real person.
What?
I know! It's a persona made by John Bloom, and if you think John Bloom is a homophobe, you're a fucking idiot.
All right. Well,
It's the most liberal Texan you will ever meet in your entire life. But that's Twitter, because if we can't get mad about something, why do we have Twitter?
well, I trust you, and I also trust Darcy, the mail girl, because she posts her boobies on Twitter all the time. So I trust between the two of you.
I think it was season 1, or it might have been the first marathon, he had a whole rant about how stupid the whole co-ed bathroom thing was. Like, he's like, and it's stupid as in, like, he's on the side of the people who are like, why is this a big deal? Just make bathrooms open for everybody. Like, he's the least homophobic person. Yeah, he's said some dumb things in the 20, 30 plus years he's been on the show, but times change and comedy differs.
yeah, we've been doing this for like 4 years, and we've said some dumb shit.
That's true.
He made a joke back on Monster Vision, and I just know this because I'm the nerd who goes back and watches old Monster Vision clips. Where someone sent a fan letter about accusing him of being in the Klan. He says, "I am not in the Klan. They kicked me out in 1982." Like, jokes like that. No one's offended by that shit.
No.
Have you guys seen the meme of it's like the angry woman and then the cat just sitting there looking disheveled?
Yeah.
There was one, and it was a woman with like she had like, it was the meme, but it had like a hood over it, and it said, "You told me you were a fan of the Klan." Then it cuts over to the cat, and he just has like a bunch of Wu-Tang stuff around him. He's like, "Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan, you racist bitch."
I was really hoping that's what that was going to be, was a Wu-Tang.
Of course it is. I had a dream where I got the Wu-Tang W tattooed on one of my knees, so trying to talk myself out of that now.
Why?
Because it's my knee, and that is
Again,
just,
you have arms.
yeah, but my legs aren't done yet.
Okay.
Well, what is it? When did I see? Is it June 1st, or is it the end of May where tattoo shops are open again?
I think they're on the same boat as like gyms and stuff. I don't know if they might not be until mid-June.
June 1st is gyms.
Then maybe it's then.
It's a weird fact for me to know that if you've ever seen me, that I know when gyms open. But yeah, because we've talked about when tattoo shops open. I think it's time. I think it's time for me.
For property of Peacock on your...
Yes. On my right butt cheek.
The tramp stamp?
Yeah. I think that's I think it's going to be about time to get some ink done. So which is funny because like we were talking about it like 2 weeks before everything just shut completely down. So it was like, hey, we're about ready to do this. And then gone. So that's my life.
I got a whole closet full of costumes I'm getting ready for like that are just sitting there now. It was like, oh, gotta get this done. Only a couple weeks left. Gotta get these finished. And then, nope.
Yeah.
I think this is God's way of not wanting me to dress up as CM Punk. I think that's what
he was giving you more time
to me.
He was like, it's more time to do some lifting in. We'll give him a few more months.
Yeah, they're giving me some extra time to shed some pounds before I do the full Orange Cassidy. So
Yeah. So I think that God was like, "What do you mean he's not going to be wearing a hoodie?" No, nope. Send out a virus. Oh, they're starting to flatten the curve on the virus. Send in the murder hornets.
There you
have you seen the joke where it's like, get ready for the sodomy geese?
Oh God!
Like, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that one.
Yeah, that one.
that one I'm believing.
Yeah, I'm all right with that one. I welcome our new sodomy geese over.
Cosplay in 2021. Nope. We're gonna laugh. What'd you say?
I said I welcome our new sodomy geese overlords. I welcome them with open, let's say, arms. Let's say arms.
Ew.
Yeah, ew.
Ew.
The other thing that we have to do while we're all together is we had our friends from Pressman Toys. While we're talking about games, our friends at Pressman Toys send us a sample of a new game that they've got, brand new, called May Cause Side Effects, and it's basically like if you remember the $20,000 pyramid, where you have a list of words and people have to guess the words. It's like that, but then you have to it gives you ways you have to talk, and so you have to you draw a card, and while you're trying to get people to your partner to read the words on the card, like this one is talk while breathing in. So you can only talk and give clues while breathing in. So they have a bunch of special ways that you have to play the game. So we're gonna have to divide up into teams and play.
There you are.
It'll be fun. Hey,
your video video froze for a second, and you were holding the thing up. Mm-hmm. So we got your back now. Yeah,
my internet. Thanks, Spectrum. Thanks a lot, Spectrum. You suck. But yeah, so we'll have to divide up into teams, and we'll have to play a couple rounds of May Cause Side Effects. So.
Oh yeah.
They were nice enough to send us a sample copy. So
nice. Well, we'll have to check that out soon.
Because I hear, according to Uncle Andy, we're going to be allowed to be in groups of 10 or less soon. So, so that'll be good. So that means Uncle Andy can't keep me in the 42101. Oh, look at that. I just got a notice from Zoom that said that we were running out of time. And they said they were going to do us a solid, and now they removed the time limit.
Oh, shit.
So, hashtag we love Zoom. I don't know.
Thanks, Zoom.
I guess.
Our good friends over at Zoom?
Yeah, our good friends over at Zoom who are taking all of our data and sending it to China. That's what I heard. I don't know, though. I mean, they're not as good as our friends over at Burger King, but there it is. Even though they don't have Hootie on payroll anymore.
There's the hashtag to start. Hashtag bring back Hootie.
Hashtag bring back Hootie.
Can we not?
Just replay that commercial. The Kiss commercial in Burger King history.
Fine, but can we just not bring back Hootie and his shitty cover of Wagon Wheel?
Man, what do you got against Hootie?
We'll bring back Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
I just don't want Darius Rucker doing shitty country covers anymore.
That's fair.
That's yeah. What if he's playing a different genre, but he's still wearing that rhinestone cowboy suit?
And definitely in.
He should never. It was amazing.
Yeah.
He should just be like a never nude and just even shower in it and everything.
Yes.
What a sad life that would be.
So Flanagan, do we want to talk about our shirts? Because I don't think we've talked about this since the announcement.
No. Yeah, you can see clad in the XFL logo colors. I see you rocking the Battle Hawks. So
Go Battle Hawks.
RIP XFL. Now there's a
Again.
lawsuit with Vince McMahon and what's his name, Luck, who like they're fighting over basically the remnants of the XFL, and we need to pool our money because they're in part of their bankruptcy, in part of the XFL bankruptcy sale. Everything is for sale, like the trademark, the name, all the logos, and everything. Like it's up for sale, and I'm sad. Like, I wish that the podcast was like a property in Monopoly that we could just like mortgage for a couple $1,000 and buy the XFL.
God, that would make me happy.
Because that would be the greatest thing pretty much ever. So yeah, I'm incredibly sad. RIP Beer Snake.
Yeah, Beer Snake.
Yeah, poor thing. But yeah, what a sad time. Twice now, cut off before it was due and killed before its time.
It was good too. The second go around was really good.
It was fun. Like, I legit had fun watching XFL games.
Oh, I really enjoyed watching XFL games.
And because the ultimate goal was to request press access for the championship game, which would have been the Battlehawks and the DC Defenders. And the Roughnecks would have. I mean, they would have been there if they would have bought a ticket. But
you mean the number one placed team in the league?
yeah, for now, we'll never know how it really ended. Asterisk.
Weren't they 5-0 at the end of the season?
Yeah, they were. Which, by the way, if you haven't gotten all of your discount XFL merchandise, go to dickssportinggoods.com because they have a bunch of official stuff, and it's all like 80% off. And if you're good and you have a Dick's Sporting Goods in town and they have stuff in stock, you can actually order it online and pick it up at the store at a huge price. See? Sadie knows. Kimber knows.
Sorry.
No, they're talking about the XFL deals. They know what's up.
They're very, very upset about the XFL. Very angry. You tell them. Yeah.
I understand. I feel their pain.
Okay, that's kind of funny. The St. Louis Battlehawks have a T-shirt that says "Dome Field Advantage."
Ha! That's pretty good. I like it.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was a fun experiment that I wish would have gone a little longer.
I don't think I ever saw a game that was a complete shutout. They were all fun to watch. Just good football. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I liked I had that feeling of like picking your team and getting in on the ground floor and like cheering them on. Like it felt like you were part of something that was gonna grow and be bigger. And then fucking Corona.
Well, I think part of it also was tickets were like they started at $25. So it wasn't like, you had to pay $400 for an NFL game ticket.
No.
If you wanted to go and have a fun football experience, for all of us to go, for like the four of us to go, it would have been $100. And we all would have been able to go and watch a fun football game and just have a good time. So I think that's the part that that's the saddest is like it was like football for the everyman. Because it didn't cost an arm and a leg, and I just wish they would have had a closer team. But
yeah,
Oh well, can't have it all.
Well, that's what really bites is I think this first season was going really well, and we'll never know how big it could have gotten.
No.
Because I know they were planning to do, 4 more teams for a second season, go to 12 teams?
Yep.
Like, we'll never know how big it could have been.
No, it'll be another one of those, just like the first XFL, a big what if. So we'll try it again in 2040. We'll try it in another 20 years, and we'll see if we can get it third time's a charm. That's how it's going to have to be. So I don't know. Bad time, but
I don't know. Is Vince McMahon still going to be alive in 20 years to throw another like $400 million at anything?
I feel like at that point he's going to be mostly robot. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
I'm now scrolling through the Dick's Sporting Good website.
It's fun. I mean, you'll find a lot of XFL stuff because the official shop hasn't marked down much of anything. They only have a few things marked down, but the Dick's Sporting
I
Goods.
was curious about that.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't marked a bunch of stuff down yet.
Well, as soon as they do, I think me and Julie need to go get Battlehawks jerseys.
The first thing to sell out was all the game balls, all the game used balls. All those sold out real quick because they were like $100 a piece.
For a football?
For a game used football.
Okay.
The regular footballs, like the mass produced ones, are like $15, $20. Like they're cheap.
Free shipping on orders over $49. I really don't need that many XFL shirts, but here we are.
We're not here to talk about what you need. We're here to talk about what you want. That's what it's all about. So, I don't know.
I mean, I have an AAF T-shirt, so.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
The Memphis Express, baby.
I thought you were going to say you have an All-American Reject shirt, and I was going to be like, no.
Nah, bro.
You keep that, your dirty little secret. See what I did there?
Boo.
That's all I got, man. The jokes only get worse from here.
So, Flanagan.
Yeah.
Maybe you can feel, has there been any update on the story we've been following for a long time now? Is there any update on the Friday the 13th lawsuit?
What they're doing right now is all of these court cases that are in that circuit, the judges are just kind of like going through and, making decisions on a bunch of them. They're just trying to clear them all out to open up dockets. And so that one is within the next 30 days, we should have a final decision. The interesting thing about it is, during the lawsuit, they said no new merchandise. You can't do anything new. And there's now an official new Friday the 13th board game that is due to be released in the summer that I have pre-ordered already. I think it's called like Terror at Crystal Lake or Terror at Camp Crystal, something like that. But it's officially licensed. It's a full board game. It's like USAopoly. It's the company that does like a shit ton of board games. So like it's legit. But it's like they have box art all mocked up. They have all the pieces and stuff out. So I mean, like it's legit, and it's for pre-order. All it says though is summer. So I think we're getting really, really close.
Okay.
I think there's more movement on that than the Fraggle Rock movie that we've been watching for a really long time.
Still waiting for Joseph Gordon-Levitt to update us on the status of the Fraggle Rock movie, but nothing.
We've tweeted him a bunch about the Fraggle Rock movie and nothing. So, but yeah, as soon as the Friday the 13th lawsuit gets decided, because really at that point, once it gets the next decision, literally the only other place for it to go if it gets appealed is the Supreme Court of the United States. So there's a little back and forth about will the Supreme Court hear it because it's a Friday the 13th movie lawsuit, but at the same time, it does kind of have a big bearing on work for hire and freelance in Hollywood. So it does have some potential for a Supreme Court case. Like, it has that bearing, but will the Supreme Court of the United States actually hear Terror Inc. versus Victor Miller? I don't know. That's the only place it can go, but I don't think it will. So,
well, and we've talked about this on the show, but like, not just because we're Friday the 13th fans, but the ruling on this decision is going to set major precedent for Hollywood and IP rights, and like it's going to change the landscape, whichever way it goes down.
right. So yeah, whichever. So if a decision does come down and whoever loses appeals, it will go as an option as a Supreme Court of the United States case to be read. So there's an argument to be made on both sides on would the Supreme Court actually hear this case, because yeah, you're right, it does have widespread freelance versus work for hire versus employee intellectual property in Hollywood bearings. So it does have the making of a good Supreme Court case, but would they hear it? Who knows? So we'll see what happens, but hopefully in the next 30 days we'll have an actual judgment, and as soon as that happens, we'll be posting about it and what that means.
Can get back to work, right?
Yeah, that means so here's what's going to happen, and I need all of you guys to agree with this. What needs to happen is we need to start our own Kickstarter for a Friday the 13th movie.
I know a guy.
See? Well, no, we want this one finished. So we want this one to actually be done. So yeah, we'll set a limit at we'll ask for like $5,000, and we'll do a Friday the 13th movie. It'll be fun.
I'm down. I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious.
And
we'll take a week over the summer, and we'll go to that Boy Scout camp in Louisville, and we'll shoot a movie. I'll do it.
Yeah. So we have to put it together. We'll need to come up with a story. So maybe we can start texting what we want our story to be. John, you may have to play double duty because you may have to. We may have a Ghostbusters cameo, and you'll have to don the mask. So it'll be a thing. So, right?
I'll do it. I will.
So yeah, we'll have to talk about if we want to do a legit, because we've been talking about doing a some kind of movie thing for a long time, and this is a perfect opportunity.
I can't hear you, Karan.
I'm going to assume he says he loves it, because I can't hear him either.
He's down and he can't wait to play the Stoner Hippie, is what I heard him say.
Yeah, he says.
Did you see the photo shoot we did last year when we went out to that Boy Scout camp?
Yes.
That location, perfect.
Awesome. So yeah, we'll need to take a week and we'll just go to this camp. And we can't have Scott be director of photography though, because it'll take forever. It'll never get done.
But it'll look nice.
Yeah, it'll look really pretty for the 48 seconds that we'll shoot over the week.
Okay, fuck it. Can you hear me now?
There it is. Hey!
So would all of my shots with Jason have to be shot with me kind of downhill?
Yeah, we'd have to shoot you from up above.
It's called an apple box. It's all good. It's an old Hollywood trick.
Everybody grab your phone books. And
they haven't been delivering them. Where am I supposed to get any?
You gotta find one. You gotta go old school and find old phone books. We'll eBay a bunch of old phone books, and that seems like a waste.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna eBay moon shoes, those old trampoline shoes that Nickelodeon makes, and then we'll have Jason on moon shoes.
I like it.
John, I love you, but I think you might exceed the weight limit for those.
No. Well, maybe after quarantine. But no. No.
The shade. The shade you just threw.
No.
Jason on
maintained.
is one step away from Jason on the moon, which is one step away from Jason in space.
See?
Which is... Coran's not paying attention to me.
Oh, I'm listening.
It's
Jason in space, baby.
Our second.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be great.
The best
So-
Jason movie.
at the end of the movie, we'll have a cameo by what's he called? Uber Jason,
Yep.
played by Koron, because he's taller now. Because Uber Jason.
Yeah.
Because that's how that works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So ours will take place after part 6. So you can have your part 6 outfit. So it'll be instead of the new blood that we got, it would be our timeline with a new part 7. So we'd have to rewrite a bunch of stuff.
New blood.
Yeah, the new blood. Or we could just call it Friday the 13th part 7, The Millionaires Club. Which is a
FUNB. FUNB.
Which is an awful old 2000 or 2001 WCW reference that
I think it was 2000. I think because have you gone back and watched any of the early 01 pay-per-views they did?
Oh yeah, I've got them all on my hard drive and they're bad.
Even in January, they're talking about I never realized how long the uncertainty of the company went on. When in January, they're like, we're not sure if we're going to have TV tomorrow. We're not sure what we're going to do. And I'm just like,
yeah, they were threatening to take him off air for a while before it actually happened, because they didn't want wrestling on TNT, and that's a mentality that has stuck to this day. Wait, what? Oh well.
It's a younger billionaire that's financing it this time, so it's okay.
And he's in a legitimate sport, so
I'm just Friday the 13th movies now. Sorry.
Yeah, no. So we're gonna start our Kickstarter. We're here to announce it as part of this. We're going to work on a Kickstarter. We're going to get a script together, and
you can win a walk-on role.
Yes. So it's going to be good. We're going to legit put I'm 1000% serious that we're going to put up. Could we do it for 3,000?
Okay.
You think we could? How much does it cost to rent out that Boy Scout camp for a week?
They let us just walk on and do it. I don't think it costs. I can text Grit to see, but
donation.
Well, but if we're going to be the only people there for an entire week, they might want something.
You give them a donation.
Again, as long as it's the off season and they're not actively using the camp, I think it's part of it is a public park area. So I don't know. And I mean, it all depends on. Are we trying to do a full on feature length movie, or just doing a short thing?
I'd say 40, 45 minutes would be good.
We can do that in a few days, I think.
Yeah. All right. So we'll set it at 3,000, but then we'll have stretch goals if we make it to 4 and 5. And then 10,000 is we get Tom Matthews. Yeah. Oh no. Oh God. Yeah. So $10,000 is we contact Tom Matthews and get Tom Matthews. $8.50 is we get Ari Lehman.
You mean your friend of the show?
There it is.
A lot of glare. Sorry.
That's okay. So yeah, we'll for $10,000 we will try and get Tom Matthews. For $8.50 we will for sure get Ari Lehman.
For $100,000 we'll shut down the Kickstarter and you'll never hear from us again.
Absolutely.
You'll just see our fun vacation photos on Instagram.
Yes, it'll be great. So yeah, we're it's official now. We're going to have a page up. I'll make a Kickstarter page. We'll come up with a story. We'll have a fun Ghostbusters cameo.
Friday the 13th, part 6.5, Maggot Head returns.
Yeah. Oh, done. Yeah. So
we'll get as many 80s cameos as we can. So there'll be a scene of people having lunch, and there'll be just a little carton of the stuff off to the side. Thought you'd like that.
You've got enough of the stuff, baby. So yeah, we'll
a
have
random shot of a janitor sweeping stuff up wearing a striped sweater.
Hold on. Let me make sure this person is still alive before I say that we can get them. Because I'm honestly not sure. I think he might be dead.
If they're dead, that's kind of a hard get.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's dead, but yeah. Oh, yeah. He died. He died last year.
So he's like super dead.
Yeah, he died over a year ago. So we'll just forget that.
Moving on.
Yeah. So look for the first ever Talk Nerdy to Me branded Kickstarter that we're gonna put up. It's gonna be great. Don't make that face like you don't think it's gonna work. I saw that.
I'm down.
Cautious optimism?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Listen. Best case scenario, people pay us to go hang out and make a Friday the 13th movie. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Fair.
So I think that's fine. It'll be good. It'll be a fun time. So yeah, look at all the stuff we've accomplished in our lunch meeting today.
Good lunch meeting.
So everybody keep your receipts because you can mark this as a business lunch now on your taxes.
Paid online.
Yeah.
Shit.
Check your email or your text to get a receipt. Save it because this is officially now a business lunch because we talked business. So I'll get my $4 back from my deal on my Burger King app.
Yeah, I think I can skip the $6.36 I paid for the extra bestest. So
okay, no, that's a scam. There is a scam with Little Caesars, and I'm about to call them out, and then we can stop because I'm going to get on a rant. Little Caesars, if you go and you ask for a $5 pizza, now they're like, oh, it's going to be about 10 minutes, but for an extra $1, we can give you this one. Every time. You can't go and get a $5 one anymore.
Because I did the order online because I do the light sauce on the pizza, and So
yeah, the last 10 times I've been there, you go through and you say, I want one of the $5 classics, and they say, no, it's going to be about 10 minutes. Like, you can go ahead and have one, but if you want to pay an extra $1, you can have the bigger one, and we got those ready right now.
Smart.
Bullshit.
Smart.
It's just like at the movie theater.
R.I.P.
For 50 cents more, you can get the double extra large. You're like, oh, okay, well, sure.
Yeah, it's all a scam. It's all a scam.
Yeah, for 50 cents, you can turn your 23-ounce soda into 46 ounces. So, meanwhile, no one ever has the train of thought of, do I really need 46 ounces of soda for a 2-hour movie?
No, you don't.
Depends how boring the movie is.
And, we have the following options. We have small, we have medium, we have large. And for if you only have a quarter in your pocket, we'll just dampen a rag with orange juice and throw it at you. Welcome to the movie theater.
For $2 more, you can get this deluxe collector's edition mug. 5 different toppers for your straw. Collect all 5 now.
Yeah. And for an extra $8, we'll just fill a super soaker full of Coke and spray it at you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's better than a super soaker full of cat pee.
True.
He's got you there.
I don't know. That's about all I got.
That's a Cards Against Humanity's reference. Nicely done.
Got you, man. Digging deep. So,
Nice.
Well, my lunch is done.
Same.
You guys, it's been real fun. It's been a fun time.
I did not eat the entire pizza.
Yeah, maybe as long as this goes, maybe another couple weeks we can do another one. And
Hell yeah!
And do another lunch party, nerd lunch party. #.
I like it.
So thanks. Make sure to check out the Talk Nerdy to Me podcast, the Friends with Benefits podcast. We're putting up like 3 or 4 episodes a week. It's crazy. Giving you all kinds of content. We're about to start a Kickstarter. All kinds of stuff. So
I'm about to go start a spec script apparently.
Yes, you are. We need to start bouncing ideas off. I can balance a board game and a 45-minute Kickstarter script. It's fine. We can do this.
I can interject where needed. So
play to your strengths, man. Just show up and talk. That's it. That's all we need. It's good stuff. But thanks everybody for watching our little video here. And maybe next time we'll have a special guest on our Nerd Lunch. I don't know. Maybe this was kind of an experiment, so I think it went great. So we'll see if somebody wants to join us next time. Who knows?